Rose and Gold, and I'm your host, Black King Sebastian, and this is my lovely co-host, DR.ROSS.
Hello everyone.
As you guys know, we have a lot of topics to cover for today. We'd like for you guys to hear our opinions. Let's get into this, DR.ROSS.
So let's start out with our first hot topic, like Black King Sebastian was saying. Jennifer Aniston knew that she and Brad Pitt were meant to be together on their first date. What do you think about this, Black King Sebastian?
Jennifer Aniston, you need to stop with this BS, because if you keep doing this, we're gonna come over to LA and we're gonna smack some sense into you. Jennifer Aniston, we don't know what date you're talking about, because Brad Pitt, he's unstable. You haven't seen him in the past 20 years. And every time he's came to you, he smacked your hand out of the way. And Jennifer Aniston,
Exactly.
you need to just stop. Moving on.
So Kylie Jenner tried a DIY hair transformation during quarantine. What do you think about this, Black King Sebastian? Because all I have to say is Kylie Jenner has nothing to do with her life. Imagine being a billionaire at such a young age and just all you do is just sit around all day.
Indeed, DR.ROSS. And Kylie Jenner?
This is actually the first time I've worn my natural hair. I love it.
But the transition hasn't come easy for the usually dolled up brunette beauty.
The natural nails. Stop! I feel so uncomfortable.
The poor girl.
Alicia Curry stuns in an unbuttoned shirt with soaking wet hair. If you don't know her, she's the wife of basketball player Steph Curry. What do you think about this, Black King Sebastian?
You know she's trying to be scandalous.
Exactly.
They just did a photo not too long ago in January of them doing some scandalous
Where
photos
she
on the
was
beach.
on top of him and she was licking his face. People told you guys they didn't want to see that because they think you guys are a family, like a family-friendly type of couple and family. But you know, it's clear that she wants to be scandalous and she wants their family to be seen as scandalous. She's trying to get hers, basically.
And furthermore, Alicia Curry, keep doing what you're doing. Because who knows, we may even put you in the Rose and Gold She's Hot contest.
Exactly.
You may be the winner. Who knows? But Alicia Curry, your name sounds like a dish to me. Make me some food. Clean my dishes. That's for you. Playboy International. We know you want to be scandalous. Come to Rose and Gold. We show you what it means to be scandalous.
But stay tuned for this Friday because you know every single Friday we're going to be posting the video Vixen.
Champions. That's right. Moving on.
So these female celebrities are in Jason Momoa's inner circle, like Gal Gadot. I just want to say, well, what do you want to say about this first, Black King Sebastian, about this topic?
The reason why they're in his inner circle is because they're all in the same movie sets all the time, because they're all in DC movies.
They're all actors. Actors all know each other. It's a big industry, but also a very small industry. Everyone knows everyone.
That's right, DR.ROSS. Moving on.
So, fix your mess. Steve Harvey weighs in on Teddy Riley and BabyFace music battle. Apparently, Steve Harvey is trying to get into the music. He's doing music battles with all these other people. What do you think about this, Black King Sebastian?
Steve Harvey, we know you're trying to get back out there into the streets, trying to show some kids how it's like to come back from the 80s now to 2020. Steve, do you? That's for you.
And Steve, personally, I think that Steve, you're just really trying to get out there and show people that you're not to be messed around with. You're not the old yuppie person on the TV show, and probably trying to let, in an indirect way, Future know that you will come for him and that you can do anything that he can do better.
All right, man, Uncle Steve weighing in on this battle thing. Now, it took 15 people to get me to do this because they said, Steve, you need to weigh in on this here because it's R&B. When I found out that it was BabyFace and Teddy Riley, I got involved because that's R&B, man. That's rhythm and blues. That's what I know. That's all I know. I done broke a lot of these songs they're going to be battling with on the radio tonight, and you can ask them about that. Now, listen, Teddy, fix your mess for tonight because people in my age group, we ain't got time to log back in and go back, and we don't know nothing about technical difficulty. All of it's difficult in my age group. So listen, man, we going to be tuned in, locked in tonight. I ain't got no dog in this fight. I love both of them. Both of them is geniuses and both of them is legends. Let's get it on. Let's make it right. Got my money on the winner. That's all. And I don't worry about what I got on. I'm quarantined just like you too. But look at all this. Don't none of this match. I know. Cool. Thank you.
Teddy Riley versus BabyFace, the Instagram disaster.
Teddy, stop performing. Stop performing.
Oh, I love a train wreck.
Put the mic down.
Hour-long
sound
sound check. Tell the people.
On to our next hot topic. Instagram model who has spent $20,000 on tattoos shares what she looked like before, because her fans were kind of curious what she looked like before. If you do not know what she looks like, we will put a picture right here. She is covered in tattoos. All over her face, all over her body, and all over her arms. She's basically like a walking art piece.
She reminds me of Lil Wayne. But do you? Because we appreciate that you're doing it. Sweet.
Yes, sir. This nigga spitting.
Could be the next She's Hot Rose and Gold video vixen winner. Moving on.
So, we took a tour of Prince's home before the coronavirus shut it down. This is from a video on Vice News. And we'll put the video in right
in this room. Prince decided to write his autobiography, with Dan as the co-author, despite the fact that Dan had never written a book himself. Since then, Paisley Park has become something of a tourist attraction. For $50, visitors can come and take a tour. Ooh, yo. This is out of control. Yeah. Oh my God. Being here at Paisley Park, I mean, when you came here, this is where a man lived. This was a home, primarily, first and foremost.
Yeah.
What was coming back here the first time after Prince had passed? What was that like?
I remember going in one room and catching a whiff of his perfume and really having to sit down because it suddenly felt like he was there again. It was so sad because then, more than now, it felt like the spirit had gone out of the place. Because it wasn't yet this museum, it was just in this liminal phase.
Now when you come here, it's a museum.
It's certainly a different place, but I know that he wanted it to become a museum. So in a way, this feels like the living out of something that he had started himself in many ways. I like that it's kind of trapped in the 80s in a way. It's got this preserved in amber.
What do you think about this likeness, Sebastian?
Prince, I'm pretty sure he had a very out there and outgoing home, because you know that Prince wanted his legacy to go all the way from when he was born to years later, decades even. But Prince, we know you were one of the most prolific songwriters, actors, and even model.
And director that there is.
That's right. Moving on.
So, Westworld is renewed for season 4 on HBO, because a lot of people were basically saying that they think that the coronavirus is going to stop a lot of these shows. And I don't think so, because, you know, Chris Hemsworth is reuniting with another, he's going to keep coming out with his new show, The Extraction, on Netflix. What do you think about these new shows popping up like Sebastian?
All of these new shows they're trying to get in right now, because you know that if they get a show out right now, they're going to be making bank.
Exactly.
Right now, all the people have to do is just stay at home and watch Netflix, HBO, or Hulu, or Showtime and Cinemax. And then, bam, that's money right there.
Because all you have to do is just stay 6 feet apart from everyone and just earn your money, because these people are already big actors. They're already getting their money just coming in and in, because they know quarantine time, people, like King Sebastian was saying, people have nothing else better to do than just sit at home and watch TV.
That's right, DR.ROSS. And with the Westworld, if you haven't watched it, it's similar to The Matrix.
Exactly.
I recommend that you watch the show. It's a 5 stars or 10 out of 10 for me. Moving on.
For our last hot topic, so Jennifer Lopez says she loved getting a $2.5 million pink diamond engagement ring from Ben Affleck. What do you think about this question?
Jen, we know you're running the streets, J-Lo, or the Jenny from around the block, because that was years ago.
Exactly, way back in 2002.
And we know that you're trying to cover up all the other things you're doing, because speaking about you, J-Lo, you're actually thinking of buying the New York Mets now, and you're trying to cover up when you got all in the debacle for the court.
Exactly, because J-Lo, you can do a lot of other things, but one thing you can't do, which we've learned from watching all these entertainers go down the same hill, that when you have a lawsuit, you can't just start piling up other news on top of it so that people forget about it. They're still trying to sue you for $40 million for the strip club owner, well, ex-strip club owner, and she wants her money. So, Jennifer Lopez, you
J-Lo.
enjoy you being you.
That's right, Dr. Ross. And J-Lo, you need to break bread, because you know, if you break bread, you won't have people coming after you. These were all of our hot topics for today. So well, we have our new segment coming up called Ask Dr. Ross. Would you like to talk more about this, Dr. Ross?
Yes, so basically we've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of emails, a lot of, messages, text messages from our audience, from our fans.
Our viewers, we've been getting thousands. And so we're going to be picking two lucky contestants out of all of our DMs.
Exactly.
Who will this DM will be today? Oh, Dr. Ross, look at this. We just got our first DM. This lucky contestant says, Dr. Ross, my husband has become boring. What should I do? Should I ask for divorce or should I work it out?
Well, all we want to say is, Miss Kimberly, all we want to say is leave him.
Okay.
We're just kidding about that.
That's a bit too blunt right there, Dr. Ross.
But we just want to keep it real, keep it entertaining. But I just want to say, like you're saying, like Kim Sebastian, this is an entertaining thing. I'm a very optimistic person, and what we want to say is maybe you're just not spicing it up enough. Maybe you should go to the Victoria's Secret and tell them a secret. Make him get interested again. If he's getting boring, maybe take this time during quarantine to, try to rekindle something, try to make him happy, make him smile.
That's right, Dr. Ross. So, on to our second question. Our lucky contestant is Dr. John. We see he has a good name here. My friend is a friend of mine's, but I went out with her. Should I keep dating or should we just stay friends? What do you think about this, Dr. Ross?
So, you're a friend of a friend and you've been talking for a little bit, and I think that's just it. If you're interested in the girl, then you should probably keep dating with them. If you're not, it's that simple. It's pretty much simple. If you guys are both interested in each other, keep dating. If you guys are not getting the energy that's being put in for the other person, then I think it's probably just best to go as friends.
That's right, Dr. Ross. And you don't want to go too much or you get friend zoned.
Exactly.
These were all of our questions for today. But make sure to like, hit that subscribe button, comment down below for what you thought about our video, and make sure to check out our merch and our songs in the link in the description below.
And don't forget to message us back, DM us back, or email us back to tell us what's going on with your life and how our answers helped your question just a little bit.
That's right, Dr. Ross. Ouch. Our last topic for today, we're talking about Kim Jong-un. So, we wish you a speedy recovery because we know that you're now having more surgical issues, and Kim Jong-un, we wish you well.
And apparently he's only 36, 35, so
according to our speculations.
So we do hope that you have a speedy recovery. We hope that you enjoy yourself, you have a good time, but maybe just lay off on trying to bomb the neighborhoods right now and maybe enjoy your life.
That's right, Kim Jong-un. Out.